Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to an SP members video where today for our weekly Monday video where SP members get to decide a song for the week, a review they want done. We've got a track from an act named Xiang Hui Ling titled Love A More Than. And if we switch over to here, you may be thinking, but Logan, are you sure that that's what that is? Because Love A More Than is sounding a bit spicy to me personally anyways. This is what DeepL has given me for this suggestion. Xiang Hui Ling, Love A More Than, or Love A More. So I'm just gonna roll with it. To be fair, to be clear, I'm obviously happy to review this. I've also been given lyrics, however, I have not been given an English translation for those lyrics, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't mind it. I can put it through DeepL. I just can't guarantee that DeepL is going to be accurate. But just before we get into it, if you would like to vote on a custom weekly video on the YouTube channel, you can become an SP member by joining the YouTube channel for like, I think it's $6 US a month. And it also gives you stuff like priority pick during fan request once per month. And we're going to be doing a bunch of other cool stuff as well. So just letting you know that if you want to vote on these, you're more than welcome to join up and we can sort that out. But anyways, we're going to listen through this track from start till finish. And we're going to hear what we think. Let's go. Oh, that's a very sad guitar riff, isn't it? She's a phenomenal vocalist, eh? I wasn't expecting it to rise like that, I'll be honest. But it elevated the performance, I think. Okay, we're cutting it to this bridge with a half of the verse. Nice resonance for that bass there. I think we did a slide. I think we've actually got electric bass there. Gradual development of the theme with these different instruments. That's cool. Okay, we got some distortion here. I'm wondering when this was recorded. It sounds like it could have been like the 90s or something like that, but then it also could have been literally any other time because there's all these tricks nowadays to get a track that you produced in 2020 sound like something from the 2000s, you know what I mean? By using the specific pieces of hardware that they use for recording, mixing and mastering, or anything of the like. Some engineers are specific about wanting to make it sound old school. They're really stubborn about making it sound too contemporary. So you can always go back to that time. But there's a lot to appreciate within the instrumentation of this as well as the vocal performance. Heavily compressed, but I think part of that's because of YouTube. This could have also been made for like TV release or something. It looks like it's off of a show or a movie or something like that. It's nice to have a more intense vocal performance of this part of the song. I feel like it's necessary to elevate it during this chorus, especially if you're starting off softly in the verses. Oh. Now, is that a pipa or is that something else? I've been trying to remember the name of these instruments, but I could be wrong. It's definitely some type of flute though. And it's nice to have this next section come in with an instrumental break that's not an instrument that we've heard before. There's a bit of vibrato there. And these backing vocals as well. There's so much fun stuff in here. Oh, guitar, right? That guitar solo was stunning. It was so short, but it made its presence known in a way that was very respectful to the original melodic motif at the start of the song, and I really don't think we could have asked for more. It was soulful and appropriate. There's like a steel string flamenco guitar in the background, which is there's a sense of romance around it, you know? Oh, just a chord change here. Ooh, she's in trouble. Yeah, there's a lot of drama and tension within this. I assume it is based off of a drama or a movie or something like that. The old guy was not happy that they were hugging. Not happy that they were hugging. He was not having it. The bass is super resonant for some reason. I think it's partly because it's sidechained to the kick, and there's meant to be this sense of emptiness that is associated with the story that's being told. Great crescendo to that drum fill there. Oh, they're getting married in secret, are they? Are they eloping? That guitar come in, a bit of extra passion in there. Okay. It's nice to have these additional tone fills here. I potentially would have forgiven a key change in this. I'm not usually a massive fan of those, but I feel like that would have been a fun way to elevate it. Oh, she died. You know, the singer sounds like she's crying here. It's really emotive, and it does resonate with me, even though I have no idea what's really going on. That's the power of a really top level vocal performance. And we got the bell trees there, the shimmers. Dope. Cool. That's great. That's great. I'm just going to do something really important now. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that I hadn't already been told the name of the vocalist, Xiang Hui Ling, Love A More Than. I'm actually going to put the vocals or the lyrics I've been given into DeepL just to see what we got. Just see if I can get some added context to this. So this is what it's like for someone who doesn't speak the language to try and get a translation of it. This is how I do it. Whenever people put these through. And again, I'm not complaining. This is just letting you know that I do try and put effort into understanding what these songs are about. I don't know if Run is maybe a character, you know? I would love for it to stop trying to correct Ruan. But it's okay. The words that hurt people are written in a crisp and clear way. A colorful life is like a good family. The sunny sky covers the black clouds, become black and white. Everything is love more than lost control. I think this is someone talking about how much they love the other person, and that love brightens the hell that they're in. And they're having to maybe shelve it just for the sake of being able to get by. And they can't actually get out of love. Like, there is no way out of it. It's a deep pit with no bottom. They want the moment of happiness. It's worth it to be in that depression and devastation for the rest of their lives. Tearing up the hands of desperate love, the stain reopens more beautiful. So they go through all this terrible stuff, but then in the end, they come out a better person because of it. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. With how DeepL did with that. Well done to DeepL. Everyone give DeepL a clap for actually seemingly translating it somewhat well. I mean, if only it did that when I was doing subtitles, right? The story, I've spoken about the story in the lyrics section. The vocals were just stunning, dude. It was like Xiang Hui Ling was not only not only singing with correct vocal technique, well within her range, with lovely bits of legato and vibrato passages there. Lots of, well, really good control of the perceived loudness of her voice there. We didn't just have loud or quiet notes, we had lots of variety there. But it also seemed like it was emotionally respectful of the source material, what the song was about. It wasn't like, oh, we are singing just to make this the good for us. It's like we wanted to sing it in a way that made sense with everything else involved. And that is also testament to the instrumentation. You know, you had these basses, these drum parts, the flutes, the clean acoustic guitar, and the lead guitar solos, which again, like, there was potential for people to go really insane with the different melodic bits, but I think that they pocketed for the most part because they wanted the vocals to be the focal point there, and they wanted it to be professional. They knew they needed to play their part within this puzzle that is the song Love A More Than, and I think they did a phenomenal job of it. I'm really happy with what they've accomplished with this track in regards to performances. There wasn't a note out of place, and what notes were there, what needed to be, if that makes sense. Yeah, the structure, as I understood it, had that verse, bridge, chorus kind of groove to it. And I really don't think you needed more than that. You know, you didn't need more than simply having a verse, bridge, chorus and a couple of instrumental sections. It was impactful enough as it was. The production, recording, and mixing and mastering was fantastic. Again, I'm not sure how much compression was applied to this over the times it was converted to be able to put onto YouTube, but either way, it was fine. Again, I'm not sure about the context for this track and why it exists, but either way, you know, Xiang Hui Ling was the right choice for the vocals in this, for the singer, and everyone else involved, from the instrumental performances to the production, did a great job. You know, the EQing, panning of different instruments, the little builds that they had in between sections, the changes in energy levels, the limiting compression. Again, I think initially was great. It's just been converted a few times, so that gets kind of messed with a little bit. And this was, again, I got to turn on the camera. This was a nice, because I think we did Zhou Shen the other week. Zhou Shen. It's nice to do someone different. I mean, I there are a lot of people who watch the Zhou Shen video. Hopefully people thought I was more on my listening zone this time. I did try to listen, but until then, thank you very much for watching this SP members video for Xiang Hui Ling, Love A More Than. I'm sorry if that's not the correct title for this. I'm just working with what DeepL has provided me. Again, remember that if you would like to vote on a weekly video that we do a review on or something, become an SP member, join it, and you also get, again, you get like stuff like priority in the fan request live streams that we do on Sundays. And other cool things. And please also go show Xiang Hui Ling some love via her various social medias, and I'm sure she's on YouTube and all these other digital streaming platforms. Stay cool and stay safe, and please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as here to help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world, and I will catch you in the next review. Spartans out.